Now, Fox 44 Sports with Taylor Biles.
Hey everyone, we'll start tonight at Gutterson Fieldhouse. The Vermont men's hockey team looking to ride the momentum of a pair of wins last weekend into tonight's game against the 16th-ranked Merrimack Warriors. And the offense was wild for a packed house tonight. The Warriors toss the puck on net, kicks off the Vermont goalie Gabe Carrier right to Merrimack's stick. The rebound potted by Mick Messner to take a 1-0 lead 6.5 minutes in. About 5 minutes later, the Cats are on the power play. Isaac Walter gets a point-blank chance, swing and a miss, followed by the goal to tie the game. Now to the penalty kill. Vermont's Will Zapernick goes on a solo rush up ice, enters the zone, and snipes high on the goalie. Cats take the lead 2-1. That's 2 goals on 2 shots for Vermont. But then the second period starts and Merrimack is angry. Sharp angle shot on goal, rebound finds the back of the net. Ben Brar with the goal. Then, just like Vermont, the Warriors are a man down and Alex Jeffries finds himself on a partial breakaway. He finds a hole in the goalie and Merrimack takes a 3-2 lead. They add one more second period goal on a beautiful tip off the stick of Ben Brar. And that is his second goal of the game. And they take down the Catamounts 4-2. These teams go again tomorrow night. Now to the basketball court, St. Johnsbury boys on the road to face Essex High School. They entered the night at 7th and 8th in the standings, and the defense taking center stage in the first half. St. J looking for the basket right here, but Hornet Tanner Robbins up for the block. That name might sound familiar. That's because the running back helped to bring the football team to the playoffs this past fall. But then St. J does the blocking here. Rex Hauser gets up to deny the score. So now let's start the offense. For Essex, Toby Appenzeller with the step back, beautiful release. It's 11-10 Hornets. Hilltoppers, Harry Gang drives, goes behind the back, and scores. A beautiful play to retake the lead. Hilltoppers go on a nice run here. Good steal from Aiden Brody. He takes it to the basket himself, and they keep on scoring. Carrick Meadows takes it to the middle, spins, and that falls. Essex back on the attack now. Pass across to Kyle Ozer. He goes under the basket. Nice reverse. That gets a nice old cheer from the crowd too, but St. Johnsbury offense finds a groove in the second. They beat the Hornets 55-37. Well, if you're a high school boy in Section 7 that swims, then you go to Plattsburgh High School, or if you're part of the AuSable Valley swim team, those are the 2 teams that went head-to-head in boys varsity pentathlon today. The Patriot and Hornets swam at Plattsburgh Middle School pool Friday, participating in 10 events, but there would only be 4 individual winners, starting with Alex Paris, who would take home 4 wins, including the 100-yard backstroke, an event that he not only set a sectional record in recently, but would also win it by more than 10 seconds. His teammate, Javen Owens, brought home 3 individual wins, just part of the successful day for the Patriots.
It's so clear here. These kids, some of these kids have been swimming here for 4 years, and they're finally making their goals. And it's just great to see the progress. And they feed off of each other. They're so supportive of each other.
Both teams have a couple meets left before sectionals Super Bowl weekend. Well, many of us have joined in on a polar plunge in our lives, but few have thought about swimming in near freezing waters frequently. Well, that's except for Charlotte Bryn. The native New Zealander began ice swimming over a decade ago. Now at the age of 57, she competes annually in competition where the water temperature is below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's without a wetsuit on. Most recently, Charlotte traveled to France earlier this month to compete in the International Ice Swimming World Championships, and she brought home 3 gold medals while setting 2 world records. Today, I sat down with a longtime swimmer to find out why she enjoys continuing to submit her body to freezing water. Do you ever think, hey, I don't need to prove myself to anyone?
Yeah, I think that's what makes it so fun. I've moved away from that to just the pure enjoyment of being out there and challenging myself. It's a real thrill to see what your body's able to do and sustain. You know, people will say you're crazy, and now there's a lot more crazies out there, and crazy's cool. So, you just get after it and do it.
I'll have Charlotte's full story, including the time she was bit by a shark mid-swim, coming up in the middle of next week. That's all for sports. I'm Taylor Biles. We'll be right back.